Hey guys, how's it going? I thought I would take a few minutes and talk for a little bit since it's been a while and I want to get some videos up. I'm just hanging out here way in the back of the yard where it's a little bit more private, and even though we're out in the country, the road, it is a pretty busy road. My cat died a couple weeks ago and he's buried right here, so that's what that is. It is April and it's absolutely gorgeous outside. I don't know if you can hear that. Are they tree frogs? I'm not sure, but they sound so cool. I love the way that sounds. Things are starting to bud if you look at them closely. We've been pretty lucky with a really nice spring so far. But I realized we've been living in an RV permanently planted there. What do you call it? Words escape me today. It's not moving. We're not traveling around with it. We've been living in it. We just passed our 3-year mark and we have some really big changes coming soon. But we weren't really sure what we were going to do. We do love it. We absolutely love it out here. Things are changing soon, which it's pretty cool, but it's not really set in stone yet, so I'm not going to talk about it yet, but it will definitely have a huge impact on this channel, and I really hope to grow that and talk about it a lot. It's really something that we've been wanting to do for a while, so I'm excited about it. The time went by so fast, I didn't even realize it. Or I realized it, but there's a lot of things about living in an RV that have been extremely challenging. Also really cool, but I didn't document it. I didn't write stuff down as much as I thought I would. And it's not meant to be lived in hard. This past winter, a lot of things did have to be replaced in it. We didn't have a toilet for a couple days. That was interesting. And then we had 2 separate pipes break in the kitchen, under the kitchen sink. This was all during the winter. At the beginning of winter, our hot water heater broke, so we didn't have hot water for about 2 weeks. Around the time the toilet broke, and this was probably in February, our shower got backed up and we couldn't use that either, and our gray water wasn't draining, so we had to fix that. It just felt like a shit show. It was one thing after another. After the water was freezing outside. In the winter, we don't have the hose that runs to our RV. We can't use it because it's too cold. It freezes, and we're too far from the house where we actually plug the hose into. To put heat trace on it, it would cost way too much and not even be worth it. So we lug, I think they're 20-liter buckets of water, 2 at a time, over to the trailer, and pour water through a funnel. It looks like a beer bong almost, and we pour water through that into the potable water, and we're very conservative with our water in the winter. It's a lot. Stuff like that. You use a lot of water, and we are extremely conservative, but it's still, you need to have water. And I think our potable water is a 60-gallon tank, 50 to 60 gallons. So as conservative as we are, we still go through it really quick, within 2 or 3 days. So we were constantly filling it up, a couple buckets at a time. It just felt like everything was just getting ruined. And we're kind of all right, we're done with this. Next winter, we're not living in here. We're done. But we didn't really know where we were gonna go, if we were gonna buy land or a house. It's just not a good time. It's very expensive. Things are crazy right now. We don't want to be in the city. We would not be happy in the city. It's just not for us. Because we thought we were actually going to be moving into an apartment soon, but that has changed. But were you looking for me? Yeah? You want to say hi? There she is.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Just waiting to play. I'll be right back. Okay. So I wanted to talk about something that's actually really exciting that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and as I'm recording this, I'm not actually going to be posting it for quite a while until the thing that I'm going to talk about actually happens, after it happens. As you know, we've been living in an RV for 3 years, throwing tons and tons of ideas around. what we're gonna do, where we're gonna go from here. Maybe we'll buy land, maybe and build a house, maybe we'll buy a house, maybe we'll go back to the city and rent an apartment or a condo. Things are very undetermined and sketchy, but we've been in the country for the 3 years now, a little over 3 years, and we love it. It was a big change. It was a big change at first. Just to go shopping, even just to get groceries, you have to drive at least 20 minutes. It's 18 kilometers to the highway. It's a big thing, but we've gotten used to it. I've become a much better planner as far as groceries and picking up things I need to pick up, just planning my week out better. We, with family members, with 2 other families, we bought land. We finally bought land. Everything is just so sketchy right now. But we bought land, and we bought a lot of land. It's a lot of land. We live on 2 acres right now, and I think that's a lot. That's peanuts. That's like living in the city compared to what we bought. Okay, so it's a little bit farther away from where we are, and it's we're gonna be homesteading and living off-grid. We have solar. We've been playing around with our solar power. My husband is trying to figure all that out. It's a work in progress. We have a wood stove. I don't know, a wood stove. We got a wood stove. We have our RV. We're gonna pack it up. We've been getting rid of some things, but we're going to, I'm being attacked by a curtain. We're gonna pack up the RV, and we are gonna head to our new land really soon. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. But we're gonna be packing it up soon, and we're gonna be getting out of Dodge, basically. And yeah, we are gonna live off-grid. We are near water, so we have a water source. And it's mid-May. It's May 13th right now, 14th. I don't know what day it is. So we're gonna be a little bit north from where we are right now. Hopefully get enough money so that we can start building our very own house. Yes, we wanna build, we will own our home, because now we own land, which is just, it's so weird to say that. It doesn't even feel different, but it does, but it doesn't. We're gonna build a cabin, just like a pretty small house. I call it a cabin. On our land, use solar, and we're gonna use a wood stove to heat it. We'll be able to pump water, and we have water holding tanks. I don't know how long it's going to take to build the house, or if we'll even be in it by next winter. It's gonna take a while to get settled in. Like I want to do a garden, a vegetable garden, but by the time we get up there, maybe it won't be, but it'll probably be too late to have like a really epic garden this year. But next year we'll be able to, and I have so many plans with gardening. We're not going to be near anything. We are literally going to be in the middle of nowhere. I think we're at like an hour from the city, so it's actually not that big of a deal to me, because we have to drive so far anyway to get to the city. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm apprehensive. We can do whatever we want. Yeah, we'll just be able to do all kinds of stuff. So I'm apprehensive as far as like, it's gonna be hard. I've shown you videos of me lugging water through the snow in the really cold weather. We don't live a normal life anyway. In that way, it'll be a little bit easier. It's going to be a learning curve. We've been in the, can I say it again? We've been in this trailer for 3 years, and I was gonna say 30 years. For 3 years, and we are still learning things. Like this winter, we still learned more stuff about like how to live in the winter in a trailer, so. Living in a house will be a little bit different, because it'll be a lot warmer and better insulated, and we'll have a little bit more space. I think we're thinking about building like 500 or 600 square feet. So to me, that's huge. I think we have about 200 to 250 square feet of living space right now. I think 500 square feet sounds like a palace. It's like double the size. I'm excited because there's so many opportunities for us. I don't know, we can do anything, and there's just going to be so much. Like I just can't wait to look out I have big windows. That whole wall back there is windows, and we have a screen, the patio doors. I can't wait to see what kind of wildlife we get. I wonder if we're gonna see bears, which is scary but also exciting. But I plan on just like loving life out there. And yeah, like I said, it's going to be hard. I think we're gonna be really happy. We're happy here. I was just saying this to my husband this morning. We've been happier here out in the country than we have been ever in the city, and it's just a completely different lifestyle. a different feeling. You look up at the sky at night and you see stars, and I think what we see now is nothing compared to what it's going to be like. So, yeah, that is what is happening, and I'm just, it hasn't really set in. It hasn't really set in. Our family members that are going with us are both selling houses. So we bought 80 acres. And we looked at quite a few different things. The guy that sold it to us was really happy. He took it off, he took the ad off really fast because we wanted to buy it before like anything legal or official even happened, because he got quite a few calls on it. And he just wanted us to have it. So it was almost like it was meant to be. And when we first started talking about buying land, this was back in, I want to say like the beginning of March, we were planning on not even doing it until next summer. Yeah, it was going to be another year. And then it all happened so fast. We're all really happy that it's happening now because things are going down a hole really fast here. We really kind of put it out there, I guess, into the... This is gonna sound hippy dippy, but I guess like we put it out into the universe, and what happened happened, and yeah, it's really exciting. So we're about to completely leave our lives, move on to 80 acres of like trees, and this is like, I can look back on this and be like, this is what some of the stuff that I was thinking. I've been trying to document it and write everything down, but my mind is just like all over the place. So I thought I would do a video. I think it's going to be really cool to share all that stuff that we learn, because we have no idea. So stay tuned.